Hello and welcome to today's February 14th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. On this channel, I keep you in the loop on what's really going on in Washington, D.C. with President Biden, the stimulus package, the U.S. economy, money, investing, and much, much more. Don't forget to get your name registered to be one of the winners of the giveaway that Casey and I are doing in the month of February, thanks to generous video sponsors. Also, earlier today, I posted a video revealing the name of the $10,000 winner for January. So go check that out, and I'll put a link at the end of this video. Over the weekend, I let you know about a merger between Bush Foods and how they had purchased Beanfield. And I told you that I was expecting that stock to go up, and I thought it would go up by about 10%. As of filming this video, it was up over 42% and continuing to rise. So pretty crazy how a company can grow just by having some really big news. I'm actually looking at another food company right now that I'll tell you about in a different video. By the way, happy Valentine's Day. Did you know that 86% of Americans believe in true love? I thought that was kind of cool and wanted to share that with you. So happy Valentine's Day. Okay, the White House has announced they will purchase 600,000 doses of life-saving COVID pharmaceuticals to help create antibodies and faster recovery. Human Health Services leader Becerra said, "These therapeutics are a great way to get over COVID fast." The mayor of Washington, D.C. has defied President Biden's request to keep mandates and masks in place by announcing Washington, D.C. will no longer require a vaccine passport or a mask in order to resume normal life in the nation's capital. Those changes will take effect on March 1st, so a lot is changing. President Biden said in an interview that Americans' personal freedoms are not as important as COVID mandates. Nevertheless, even leaders of his own party are dropping mandates and masks at a rapid pace. Speaking of Biden, top Democrats are demanding President Biden vet a Supreme Court justice nominee faster. They want to have someone chosen and ready ASAP, so there is zero chance of a new justice being delayed because of the upcoming 2022 midterm elections. President Biden is under a lot of pressure from the highest inflation since the 1970s to voter reform to high crime wave across the country, a Supreme Court judge, and more. A new CNN poll showed 51% of Democrats want Biden out and plan to vote for someone else in 2024. The same poll showed Republicans are split 50-50 on whether Donald Trump should run again, and Governor Ron DeSantis is their second choice for now. However, the CNN poll showed there is no clear second place person for Democrats going into 2024. Now, you might think it would be Hillary Clinton. However, over the weekend, a lawyer, special counsel John Durham, said Hillary Clinton's election lawyer, Michael Sussman, lied to the FBI and hired a tech firm to spy on Trump Tower and the White House. If proven true, this would mean that a sitting president of the United States was spied on. This is a developing story and one that is on the front page of many news websites today. Regarding the Build Back Better bill, most of the conversation around the new bill are being kept private. Democrat leaders are saying they plan to keep plans quiet until they've decided which areas of the bill they plan to carry forward. Instructions from the president are to keep as much as you can and focus on the people while making it passable, but to not remove the funding for green energy investments, which as of right now sits at $550 billion. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said she will support whatever the Senate comes up with, but urged them to move quickly. However, one Democrat senator suffered ill health and is currently in recovery. I believe he had a stroke. So it's not clear if they will wait for his health to improve or if they will allow him to vote using proxy voting like they have over the last 2 years. Both Senators Manchin and Sinema will be the deciding factor in what stays or goes in the next bill. However, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez told Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to make Sinema's life as difficult as possible. The president of Ukraine announced today that he expects to be attacked by Russia on Wednesday of this week. That's the 16th. He is telling citizens to prepare for the unknown. So a few days ago, he was saying this is all hype led by the U.S. to create fear. Now he's saying prepare for an attack. So it's not really clear what's really going on. However, President Putin and Moscow deny the information and say that they are being used. Right now, President Putin has 100,000 Russian soldiers on the Ukraine border. President Biden said if Putin attacks, the U.S. will respond with swift and severe cost to Russia. The story is mixed with stop-and-go messaging, so I'll keep an eye on it and make sure to report back to you. Over the weekend, a Freedom Convoy rally was attempted in Paris, France. However, the police acted quickly and aggressively to shut down momentum. There is a video of them running through the streets, chasing down protesters. There is even video of them tossing tear gas into restaurants full of families in order to smoke people out. It seems governments around the world continue to see their citizens as enemies, while people fight for their freedoms and right to make their own decisions. Over the weekend, the Ambassador Bridge between Canada and Michigan was cleared after a judge gave police authority. Trucks were moved, barricades strategically placed. However, the people just kept coming. All in all, several dozen people were arrested. The judge pointed out that he supported Canadians' rights to protest, but said they could not block the flow of commerce across the border. In a never-before-seen move, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said he will enact the Emergencies Act to give himself nearly unlimited power. This has never been used before, and no one ever thought it would be used on their own people. However, Trudeau said he will do whatever it takes to shut down the truckers. Trudeau said vaccines are the only way out. This while COVID cases have dropped by 90% and other countries are opening at a rapid pace. A new poll showed only 16% of Canadians said they will vote for Trudeau in the next election. They say they have been grossed out by his behavior over the past couple weeks and see him as a weak leader. Trudeau blamed Americans for giving Canadians courage to stand up to him. Now, I don't know how this will all end, but it seems Trudeau is willing to lose his position of authority in order to be right and get his way. By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it, and I just love bringing you guys the news. Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more with you. There's a lot going on in Washington, D.C. It seems the U.S. economy is changing very, very rapidly, and some of it against the wishes of the president. As far as the stimulus bill goes, I continue to read and research and will bring you the most up-to-date information I can. Now, before you go, do make sure to get your name entered to be one of the winners of the giveaway that Casey and I are doing, thanks to video sponsors, and I'll make sure to leave a link below. Also, make sure to check out the video. I reveal the $10,000 winner from January. Hey, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.